Howdy folks, I hope you're doing well and staying safe. As you can see, I've now started the new Japanese cruiser line, light cruiser, heavy brawlers. I'm just kidding, you're going to see why. You're going to see some of it. Yeah, this New York. Oh, if you look at the mini-map, my team is completely in a position that Velka, the Tier 5 Russian battleship, did such a good job. But I'm trying to angle as much as I can, but when we get in the armor, you're going to see why. Tier 5, typical Tier 5 cruiser. Oh, yeah. So, this New York thinks he's getting a free kill, and it's not going to happen. What's that meme from Bloodsport, the movie back in the 80s with Jean-Claude Van Damme? That big guy goes, "You are next." Yeah. It's just funny to wait about this, but she's got the exact same characteristics as most Tier 5 cruisers. She's just made of citadels, like Jingles would say. Alright, there you go, I'm gone. Yeah, that New York thought he was going to get a free kill, but not the case. And now you're dead. That was satisfying. But let's get into it. Alright, right off the bat, I do like Wargaming's art department. I mean, they do such a fantastic job to detail. And there's a nice bonus with the torpedoes at the back here. They can launch on either side, but I'll get to that a bit more sooner or later. But again, just absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. Alright, economic bonuses. I'm still working those out. They're not a big deal to me anymore. Armor layout, here's the problem. 13 mil. And then 16 mil, 16 and 60. You can be citadel by anything. Cruisers and battleships, depending on the AP. But what's scary, and the reason why I got that last shot taken off so much, look at the bottom here. The whole thing's a citadel. So you can come to the bow and citadel. Like, you're going to take massive damage. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just the way the ship is. Survivability. With my captain skill, you've seen a bit. 28-3. And by the way, I found a vulnerability or a bug in the game, which is coming out here right after this video. Main battery is 152 millimeter. Typical penetration for that range. 15% fire chance with HE. She is an HE spammer. And you can actually sit here and light things on fire and fire behind islands. Islands are your friend. Open water, not so much. Not so much at all, actually. And the overall range is 13.9 kilometers, which is just not too bad. And secondaries, yeah, don't write home about them. This is the cool thing about it. She's got 8 torpedoes, 2 launchers. She can actually fire all 8 from either side, which is fantastic. And look at the damage on these, 24-112. Like, holy cow, these are better than our R93 torpedoes. They're amazing, and they've got a 12-kilometer range, so you can stealth torp. The detectability is only 1.6 kilometers, so I have found them to be very effective against battleships and cruisers. Airstrikes, yeah. You'll see at the end of this video, this is extremely disappointing Wargaming. This ship has absolutely no AA, or no anti-submarine warfare at all. Each shot is 30 seconds, you get to drop 1 set, and it only has a 5-kilometer range. A U-69 can shoot 11.5 kilometers. Wargaming's got to address this. You have no defense. Maneuverability, we'll get into A a little bit later, but there she is for speed and rudder shift, which is actually quite good. A little slow to start. 9.9 for detectability with all the skills, and in the smoke it's 5.3. And 4.6 for air. Alright, let's go into equipment. What do I do? Okay, so I obviously take main armament modification. You know me, I always take that for everything. There is a chance to add hydro. I do put hydro on this. I just got on the tier 6 one right now. I'm just testing that one and getting a few games in. And of course, you need main battery modification. If you don't take this and the captain skill, grease the gears, you will not be able to turn and track your guns. And you can barely, in a half turn, keep up. Other than that, you can't. If you go full turn, you can't aim. Hydro on the boat, 3 and 4 kilometers, 3 kilometers for torpedoes, 4 is for ships, which is great when I charge someone smoke, and a fighter. But don't worry, this boat, wait to see the AA. Here is my flags. I don't take any other camos, things like that. Now, captain skills. Right off the bat, like I told you, grease the gears, must have for this boat. I want my torpedoes to go 5% faster because I have a tier 21 captain this boat. So it's not too bad. And then an incoming fire alert. This is almost mandatory for me because you need to dodge and slow down from distance. Don't forget, you can only hit 13.9k. Last stand because you're going to get hit and you get damaged. I take demolition expert because, quite frankly, I want to set fires. And then priority target, this is still a must-have for me. You want to see how much you've got. I have been trying heavy HE as well in that configuration, so I'm not quite sold on the torpedo one because I took this one instead to see what it's like because I want to do 15% more damage at 24,000. As you saw before, that kind of does help out, take out battleships and whatnot. And of course, I've got Adrenaline Rush, and here's the extra perk. I get plus 500, so here's an extra 2,500 of health. And you're going to need it on these boats because they are Citadel magnets. And obviously concealment. Alright. Here is the illustrious, fantastic AA. This is a full AA build to test it out. And, yeah. I put the fighter up, full AA build. And, yeah. Not good. You can see the little AA counter there in the middle, right below my torpedoes, right below my speed. It took forever to down these. Yeah, this boat does not have AA, even a full AA build. Aircraft carriers are a problem, but I think submarines are more of a problem. So here's that game I told you about where we're playing along here and having a good old time. Now, you notice right now there's 3 of us left against their 4. This gameplay, no, I got a lot of karma points out of this, but this really does summarize the play. I can't see the submarine. I'm taking out destroyers. There's a sub. So by the time my guns track, I can now finally drop on the sub. One drop, that's it. This boat would have been better off if it had depth charges, to be honest with you guys and gals. It's typical tier 5. I like the Japanese line, but again, I can't drop now for 10 more seconds. I don't know where he is, and I can only drop once. This one's going to hit. And again, I don't know where he is. I think he's here. Now I got to wait 30 more seconds before I can do it again. I don't think I actually ever hit him. And then I realized where he is. Like the ping itself and the shadow that get the ping doesn't work as well. You can also see right here the guns are tracking exceptionally slow. This Minakaze doesn't know it, but I was going to fire my torpedoes at him, which I did. Those would have killed him. And then there he is. I can't do anything. I can't even drop inside of that within that close range. Like that's as close as I can get to him. The carrier Evans focusing on me. And then look at that. He launched his stern tube. You're like, great. It's kind of frustrating. I mean, I don't think I ever got a hit on the guy. And here come the Minakaze's torpedoes, so good on him. Overall, tell me down below, what do you think? Are you going to do the new Japanese line? What do you guys think? How do you think of it? Right now, I'm going to give this one, so far, a solid pass. I have it, but I'll keep it, but I'm not playing anymore. All right, take care and bye for now.